Okay. There should be a pen running. It's connecting to Twitch, YouTube, and okay. Good. Ignorant. Wait, is that it? Yep. Okay. You can go away. You be a princess. Fine, I'll be a princess. If you really want to, I will be a princess. See? Being a princess. She's gonna play the normal one.
Of course. The princess. It is time you saw what your kingdom is truly like.
Being a happy princess.
The age of industry has come to Albion. Though some call it the age of oppression. When freedom is nothing but a dream, it's time to make a stand. To lead a rebellion. To be a hero. Welcome to the city of the downtrodden. Where those who dare to speak out are punished. And those who dare to hope find nothing to hope for.
Sorry, everybody.
True rebels fight against all odds. True rebels never give up. Yet they cannot triumph alone.
Poor chicken.
The uprising has begun. But who will lead the revolution?
What a dreadfully sorry sight. Such a beautiful day to waste in bed, don't you agree?
What? Go away, Jasper.
Now, that is hardly the response of a princess. I'm afraid it is time to rise. With your permission, I shall wake your sleeping companion. Ah, yes, one's heart soars before such regal bearing. I trust you both slept well. You have a busy day ahead.
Come on, boy. If I have to get up, so do you.
It's not going to work. Don't look at me like that. Oh, very well. Good dog.
Good boy.
What a pair. The kingdom is doomed. Now, madam, if you will follow me, perhaps we can find some appropriate clothing for today's activities. Master Elliot is most eager to speak to you this morning and is waiting for you in the garden. No doubt you will wish to look your best for your young friend. I have taken the liberty of arranging 2 suitable outfits, if you would care to choose.
How well this one?
It may not be the most ornate outfit, but that doesn't indicate... Ah, splendid choice. I'm sure Master Elliot will approve. Perhaps you ought to make your way to him now. And I would recommend avoiding your brother today. King Logan is... Have a good day, madam.
Okay,
Will
how
do.
about boom?
Bye, Jasper.
My princess.
Princess?
Okay, I've messed up the camera already.
Greetings, Mom.
Wonderful to see you. Oh, my
Attention.
salutations.
Hello, princess.
Oh, goodbye. I am a princess.
Good day.
Oh, how are you, my princess?
My lady.
Oh,
Oh, fierce warrior. Are you here to join my army? Good. We shall face all our enemies together, won't we? Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
Then the kingdom is safe.
Oh, our fair princess. Your 2 brave knights will protect you with their lives.
I can look after myself, you know.
Really? I'm afraid I'll need some proof. Perhaps you can give me a...
no.
How's that?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure how effective that will be in a real combat situation. I thought you'd never get up. Did Jasper tell you I wanted to speak to you?
Yes. Did something happen?
I'm not sure, but everyone in the castle seems to be upset with your brother. More than usual. And it's even worse down in the city. You hear such terrible stories. Listen, they say a factory worker was executed this morning. I'm sure it's only a rumor, but you can imagine how people are talking. The staff in the castle are anxious. I told them you'd speak to them. Will you do that? I'm afraid of what might happen if someone doesn't calm things down.
If you think it will help.
I do. They may fear the king, but they still care for their princess. So, my good princess, may I take your hand?
I am a princess.
Good. Now let's go. I can't believe your brother could have had a worker executed. But sometimes I think, well, that there's something wrong with him. He's changed so much. And he looks so tired all the time.
Look who we have.
Enjoy.
I told Sir Walter about the speech.
Thank you
He'll be
again
there
for
to support
the
you.
one.
I don't know what this place would be like
for the
without him.
for the
I'm sure
donation.
he'll like
Like,
to carry on with your
means a lot.
instruction today. He seems obsessed with combat training lately.
Greetings, Mom.
apologies, Princess, but the
I
library...
need to seriously top donations again. Add you onto that.
Every time I hear that, I get...
Well, I heard all he did was stand up for one of the kids working in the factory.
Who knows where it ends? Next thing you know, it's one of us that's...
Quit your gossiping now.
I just look like that club chicken in the, at the beginning.
Welcome, Your
Oh, all I
Majesty.
need is to grab the person's
It's an
hand
honour
again.
to have you here today. The staff are convened to hear your words. Whenever you're ready.
I'm being nice.
You've all been through some difficult times, and the king has been too preoccupied to treat you as he should. But I ask you all to ignore any wild rumors you hear. I promise to speak with my brother about improving conditions for both you and your families outside the castle. Thank you.
I want to be princess. I mean queen.
You call that a royal speech? You didn't shout, you didn't threaten, and you were far too reasonable.
Hello, cool person.
It was bloody marvelous. Right then, ready for today's training?
Take good care of her, Walter.
Thank you. Allow me to discuss. Not hold your
I suppose you've heard the rumors then. Well, I'm afraid they're quite true. Who knows what your brother will do next? In the meantime, the mood in the castle is getting more uneasy by the day. My lady,
no, just salute you.
a lot of people to see your brother today. Poor sods.
So, Walter, what a stroke of luck. Would you be so kind as to sign my petition? We must fight to eradicate poverty in Albion. Too many suffer on our streets, and the king does nothing. He must be made to care.
Oh, very well, but I'm just an old soldier. I doubt my name would mean anything, but perhaps the princess here would care to help you out.
Oh, that would be wonderful, Your Majesty. Well, it would be the greatest honor.
Logan's bad temper. I have a family to support. If anything
Have you
happens
seen
to
his
me-
elite soldiers? What are they hiding
No,
under
I'll
those
say- I'll
masks?
be nice again.
I'd be happy to sign.
Thank you, my princess. Your support will make all the difference. I'm certain of it.
It will not.
It's not right.
That was a courageous move. I doubt it would make much of a difference, but perhaps your brother will finally realize that you have a mind of your own. Let's see you put it to good use in the combat room. Come on! You have made good progress these past few weeks. But today isn't about... Fight! That's the stuff! Do you remember the stories I tell you when you were a child? Of your father, the great hero king. You'd never get tired of hearing those stories. And after each one, do you remember what you would say?
Teach me how to be a hero.
Every single time. I wish that was something an old soldier like me could teach you. But I've done my best. Now I need you to do your best. Strike me. Don't think of me as Walter. Think of me as an enemy. Strike!
No.
Ha-ha! You only went and broke it. Look at that. Am I a great teacher or what? But listen, there's something...
Walter, you have to come quickly, both of you.
What's happened?
Outside the castle, it looks like a demonstration.
This is not good.
Oh no. I don't know how to run. Oh.
They're right inside the castle grounds. I've never seen so many people out there.
Balls. I should have known this would happen. I don't think they realize what your brother is capable of. This isn't going to end well. Keep Albion free! It's been a long time since Logan listened to me, but I should find him. Stay here. There's still something we need to talk about.
I have a horrible feeling about this. We can't just stand here. We need to do something. Look, the guards have moved away from the stairs. We should follow Walter, find out what Logan's going to do. Let's go while we can.
They must be in the war room.
Then let's get there before anyone sees us. Quick! You can see them.
Think about what you're doing, Logan.
I'm protecting the interests of the people. Do not question me again. You will shoot to kill. Start with the ringleaders, and if necessary, continue with the crowd.
This is wrong. You can't do this. Oh!
Never tell me what I can't do.
Walter! We can't let him kill all those people. You're his sister. Maybe he'll listen to you. We have to do something.
Well, first of all, I don't think there'll ever be 2 locks on the door.
What are you doing here?
Like,
the war room is no place for a child. Leave now.
I'm here to stop you. You can't kill those people.
No, wait. Enough!
How dare you turn against me? Perhaps you believe you should be the one making these decisions. You really wish to defend those traitors? Then so be it. Let us see how you do. Take my sister and her friend to the throne room. We shall settle this matter officially.
Move! I'm going. What?
Leave him alone.
I'm alright. I'm alright.
Don't worry. Whatever happens, we'll get through this together.
Keep walking.
Here come the saviors of the people.
Come
closer, sister.
Welcome back.
Today you have
Sorry, I
disappointed
haven't
me
done
beyond measure.
any YouTube
I have
streams.
been
I've just
betrayed by
streaming on
my own
Twitch.
blood and a filthy spy.
We did nothing wrong.
Punishment must be apportioned where it belongs.
Punish me, then.
You are no longer a child, and it is time I stopped treating you as one. You wish to save the traitors who had gathered outside the castle this morning. Very well. You shall have your chance to save them. Here stand the leaders of the violent mob. I will give you a choice. Who will be punished? These strangers, or this boy? The sentence will be death.
No, this can't be.
Oh.
You are the princess. Decide.
Your Majesty, Logan, please.
I am giving you power over life and death.
No, I won't do this.
If you can't choose, I will. They will all be executed. So tell me, what are you willing to sacrifice to do the right thing?
This is madness. We just can't. Choose me. You can't let them all die. Choose me. There's only one decision you can make. It has to be me. I know this. Please. Those people.
Okay, can you do it?
Thank you. Thank you.
It's all right. You did what you had to do. Never forget what he's done, and that I love you.
Take the boy away. Kill him now.
I will never forgive you for this.
Good. Then you will never forget it. Escort my sister to her chambers. Now.
So then, how have you been since the last time?
You mustn't blame yourself,
Since
man.
last
I don't
spring.
think any of us realized just how far he'd fallen into madness.
I have to do something. I can't just stay here.
You're not. We leave the castle tonight. This kingdom needs nothing less than a revolution. It needs a new leader. It needs a hero. It's time to see if you're ready.
I need
Ready
to
for what?
overthrow the
To be
king.
your father's daughter.
Very good. I will pack some essentials.
There's no time. We take nothing.
Not even pajamas?
Come on. We must leave now.
Don't worry, madam. I shall follow you wherever fate may take us.
I should have done something in the throne room. I should have stopped him.
All you would have accomplished would have been your own death.
Still, Maybe I should have taken you away sooner.
There is something rather sinister about this garden at night.
Where are we going? I thought we were leaving the castle.
We are. But there's something we must do first.
No. The catacombs.
It's time we paid our respects to Albion's last hero.
I never thought I'd enter this place again.
You should have known better.
I think the commands only work on Twitch.
The night your father died, I promised him I would bring you here.
And I thought I took off Nightbot.
When you were old enough and strong enough. This is your history. This is your legacy.
So
the world
if
has
you
been
go on
too
Twitch
long
and do
without a
that,
hero.
you can play games in the
But
chat.
I'm hoping that it will have one soon.
Because I don't know how to set it off. But like on Twitch, if you do that, you can
This is your father's most treasured possession.
you can
The guild
fight a
seal.
boss,
It
trade
chooses
for
those who have the power inside them.
um,
Those who have the potential to become legends. Take it.
challenge people and so on. It's quite fun to do.
Is something supposed to happen? Who are you?
I am Teresa, the seer of the spire. I guided your father in his greatest triumph. But you have an even greater destiny ahead of you. The seal awoke at your touch, as it would at no one else's. This means the fate of Albion rests on your shoulders. Before you lies the path you were born to take, and at its end is the kingdom you were born to rule. Like all heroes, you will face many trials, but you cannot pass through these gates alone. You will need to gather followers and gain the support of the people. For now, you have the support of two friends, Jasper, who will serve you always, and Sir Walter Beck, who will be your greatest ally. Together you have already taken the first step in your journey. Walk through the gate and claim your reward.
I'll intimidate them. Okay, I found out how to run.
The gauntlet will channel the magic within you. Use it by the tomb in the mausoleum, and the way out of the castle will open for you. You will return here when you have gathered enough followers to reach the next gate. Now go. Walter and Jasper will follow wherever you lead. And one day, perhaps the rest of Albion will do so too.
Ooh, good goal.
Well, do you feel any different?
I don't know.
Try casting a spell. That's supposed to be our only way of getting out of here.
You might have mentioned that earlier.
And spoil the surprise.
I never doubted it for a second.
Of course, neither did I. Still no bloody word. Somewhat narrow, isn't it? dark, too.
You never did care for confined spaces, did you, Sir Walter?
I never did care for being poked in the eye or having my head chopped off. What of it?
Oh dear, I seem to have struck a nerve.
How about if I strike a butler on the bounce? Ah, now this is more like it. Grand, spacious, a plentiful supply of oxygen. Just the way a castle's escape route should be.
I hesitate to ask, but what is our plan? Other than leaving the castle far behind us, which I wholly approve of, obviously.
It's simple. We have to stop Logan.
How am I supposed to do that? Even if I am a hero, I'm just one person.
Exactly. That is why we need to find allies. And lots of them. Once you prove what you are, people will follow you. And many of them will be willing to fight. But they need a leader. Someone to believe in. Albion needs nothing less than a revolution.
Ooh, accuracy.
Bats, take cover!
Well, young hero, this is your chance to show us what you've got.
Ooh.
Excellent!
I killed
Did you
some
see that,
bats.
Jasper? Did you see it?
Indeed. Your father would have been proud.
Well, I know I am. Come on. And I'm proud of you too, old friend. I've never seen a man cower with such grace.
It is merely a matter of hygiene. Bats are filthy creatures.
Anyway, I think we've just seen the first proof of what you can do. You are the hero who can lead this land in a revolution. Bats are just the beginning. More bats!
Rasanya pemain bang.
Get ready to cast the bats. Use your spell.
Another impressive display.
Well,
To think,
accuracy and
this
also
morning my
turn
job
around.
consisted of laying out clothes for work. Now I'm a midnight snack for bats.
You might want to cover your noses from here on. It's the Bowerstone sewers. Or you might want to cover your eyes too, Jasper. More bats! I'm to exterminate a few more bats.
I love this game. Yeah.
What is this place?
You know, it must be. It is. It's your father's sanctuary. He used to speak of it, but I never thought it was a real place. Well, I don't believe it. Jasper, this book. There's a note with your name on it. Look.
That's not possible. For Jasper? Well, I grant you it is possible, but it must be a coincidence.
Oh, don't be a dolt. The old king must have left it here for you. What's it called?
The Book of Heroes. How extraordinary.
Does it tell us how to get out?
This really is most remarkable. Everything that we could possibly want to know about heroes and this place is right here in these pages. This map functions as a traveling mechanism. Simply choose where you want to go and, well, it should take you there.
Marvelous. Right. We can use that. We'll have plenty of time to explore this place later. Right now, We have a rather large task ahead of us.
But I don't even know where to start.
Our first stop will be the mountains of Mistpeak. There are people there who would make great allies. They won't offer their allegiance easily, but they despise Logan. And if anyone can persuade them, it's a hero.
Very good. I will continue to become acquainted with this sanctuary. No doubt we will need to make full use of its facilities.
Right, all right then. Find Mistpeak on the map and let's see if that book's telling us the truth.
Now, that looks like the dweller camp in Mistpeak, just there. Select that as your destination, and you should be taken.
Going to fast travel.
It worked! Oh, I'd forgotten how bloody cold it is up here. Come on. People here call themselves dwellers. They're tough. They're loyal. And like I told you earlier, they hate Logan's guts. Yep, it may not look like much, but this is where the revolution begins. This is what Logan has reduced them to. He's taken control of these mountains and started destroying its forests. I knew they'd have a hard time finding food, but I had no idea it was this bad. The man we need to convince is Sabine, a proud old sod, but a good man and a good leader. He won't give his allegiance easily, especially to a princess. Perhaps it's best if I speak to him alone first. You know, maybe you ought to find some new clothes while I talk to Sabine. Something slightly less regal. We don't need this kind of attention. I only have a little bit of gold, but it should be enough, and maybe you can spread what's left among the people. They need it more than we do.
Where can I find clothes?
Oh, don't worry. You'll find someone willing to take that money off you. Now, wish me good luck.
Please help us.
We can't hunt, thanks to the king. What are we going to do?
I need some food. Please, miss.
All I've eaten
so
this week is snow. You take me somewhere nice then.
You need to find the shop.
My tummy hurts so bad. I didn't know it could hurt this much.
Oh, are we there then?
Hello.
Hello, madam. This is Jasper. Hello. Now, included in the sanctuary is a dressing room. Step through, and I'll show you. I've taken the liberty of laying out your clothes on these mannequins, which should serve as convenient storage for any garment. There you are. You look just like a dweller. I hope this new outfit is as comfortable as your royal attire, though I suspect the chances of that are quite low.
So can I go back to... Who is the person?
Now that you are properly attired, you should return to Sir Walter. It is time to meet this Sabine that we've heard so much about. A reliable way to gather a few followers is by simply interacting with people. Try it. I'm sure you'll make an impression.
Hey, right on.
Hey!
Thanks.
Got
I
potential.
don't feel quite so blue now.
We're
This
here then.
can't go on
This is
much
all
longer.
King Logan's fault.
Where did you come from? Did you bring anything?
You've come from the city.
Yeah, have some thing.
You must have some food.
That's more like it. The scruffy look suits you. I've spoken to Sabine, explained everything, and he's, well, I told you he'd take some convincing. Come on.
Ooh. Out of the way, Boulder.
I can't see a thing. So royalty walks into our home. A princess, no less. You're a long mile from the castle, princess. What do you think of our home, then? Do you like what your brother has done to us? These mountains have always been ours. Now Logan's taken them and is stripping them of all life. Oh, we're ready to go to war. But why should we follow Logan's kin?
You can trust me. You have my word.
We don't take much stock in words round these parts. We're simple folk. Ain't that right, Boulder?
Then what do you want?
Proof. First, prove you are truly, as Walter claims, a hero. This is easily done. There's a secret chamber beneath the town of Brightwall, built by your own father. Only heroes can survive its trials and reach the relics within. Bring me one of these ancient objects and I will believe you. Second, prove you are a warrior worthy of leading us into battle. You can do this by slaying the mercenaries who plague Mist Peak Valley, who have long soured our existence. Third, prove you are a true leader. Persuade our neighbors in Brightwall to share what food they have with us. Boulder.
Oh.
If we cannot eat, we will die, and the dead make poor allies.
Is that all?
Yep, that's the lot. Off you go then. Good luck. Nice knowing you.
Hey, come on, boy.
It's nice to see Sabine hasn't mellowed with age. But anyway, I know the place he mentioned. Your father built the chamber under the Brightwall Academy, Albion's greatest seat of learning. At least it was, until Logan closed it down. Just show the old librarian your guild seal. He'll know what it means. I'll try to find out more about these mercenaries. I'll see you in Brightwall when I have some information.
Oh, yes.
To memorize spells. Wouldn't I just always know them?
I am a mage.
It makes a nice change doing something useful.
This chamber beneath Brightwall sounds intriguing. I've heard rumors, of course, but none other than heroes have lived to speak of it. You must take care once you are inside.
You must be the DLC starter.
I hope everything is in order. That combination suits you.
I wonder if I can get a horse or not. Okay, fine. Moving faster is the running game. I'll get right. Do I have another shot? Yeah. Dead. Just a bit though. The commands only work on I don't know how to set them up on YouTube as well. No, because it's mainly a Twitch bot. Okay, where am I going? This way. Where is it? Good boy. I didn't read what that was.
I see you're approaching Brightwall, a most charming little hamlet. And of course, a less charitable mind would term them simpletons. But I encourage you to shop in their stores, drink in their taverns, and otherwise partake in their small town pleasures.
People think. Where's a good point? Oh, okay, it's open.
You know, if you spend more, I can get some better stuff in.
Things have never been worse here.
You won't find lower prices anywhere. Guaranteed. Only way to get people to spend these days.
The most original haircuts in town.
Okay, this outfit's
Welcome to the sanctuary. I trust you are finding everything all right? That looks familiar. Have you worn it before?
How do I like remove the hat?
Magnificent selection. The headscarf is particularly well chosen.
Okay, that's good.
Any other business to attend to?
I'm going to put it back on and just remove it. Oh, I just did it off. That's good. Everybody, welcome to my channel.
The library is closed by order of the king. We don't serve drinks, we don't sell chicken feed. Please leave before the soldiers suspect you of gaining any real knowledge. Oh, sweet papyrus! A real visitor! I'm afraid I was speaking the truth. King Logan has closed the academy. I'm little more than a custodian these days. By the old bookmark, the Guild Seal. I haven't seen it since the old hero king last came here. Oh, then you are?
The princess. Yes.
Oh, my. Please, come this way. Your father told me that one day a challenger bearing the seal would come seeking entrance to the reliquary, but I can't imagine what would happen in my lifetime. It was he who founded the academy, of course. I have often wondered how he would react to see it in its present state. Here we are. I can't tell you how many of our researchers and professors have studied this door, hoping to unlock its mechanism. But I knew there was only one thing that would ever open it.
Magic.
Ah, hello, Jasper here again. I believe that amazing device is what is known as a flip switch. However, on the subject of amazing things, you will not believe what I have just found in the sanctuary. You should come back as soon as you possibly can. This sanctuary contains an armory, within which there are some truly remarkable weapons, heroic weapons, which your father left for you. This way, please. Now, admittedly, these weapons don't appear particularly impressive yet. However, according to the book, they actually change as you use them, becoming more deadly and developing fantastic properties. They are living weapons, and the way in which you fight with them determines how they evolve. That sword is certain to cut a swathe through your foes, and depending on whom you kill and how, it will grow ever more powerful. Well, now that you have a proper weapon, you should return to the chambers underneath Brightwall Academy. Ah, yes, the flip switch. Now, the way you activate these is by hitting them. Your new weapon serves as aid.
Like Dark Souls. Let's have control. getting all that loot. The enemies are simply hitting each other and doing damage to each other. Isn't my doggo going to come? Oh yeah, just doggo jump though. What's this? Oh, found it. If it dies, we... I'm almost there, yes.
Hello.
No problem.
When someone has given you a gift, the armory is at your disposal.
Info. Decrease your moral standing, kill 5 people, food block you, drag 8 villagers to work. Sweet. Hopefully I can get a better sword, because I'm not a fan of hammer.
Ah, hello. Yes, you'll recall that I mentioned that flip switches require a knock from a melee weapon. Well, it seems that was only partially correct. According to the book... so the weapons in question were also... Like the sword and hammer, these astonishing weapons evolve over time as you use them, becoming ever more fearsome. They can cause more damage and achieve... The rifle. Marvelous. No one's going to get close to you if you don't want them to. The pistol will remain here should you wish to use it instead. In the meantime, experiment and see what incredible properties are waiting to be unlocked.
you.
Any other business to attend to?
And I'm going to use that instead of this one.
If you want to inflict the greatest possible damage in melee combat, you want a hammer. The bigger, the better.
God damn it, leave me alone. Because I think I have the trail to lead me. But I will get lost. This is in Fable 2.
You have done well. Now, step into the light. There is much you need to know. Congratulations, hero. Touching the guild seal was an indication of what you could become. Reaching the music box has proven what you already are. No one but a hero could have done it. You have begun to learn what powers you possess, and there is still greater potential within you. But you have only taken the first step in your journey. Albion is crying out for a revolution, and for someone to lead it. Winning supporters to your cause will be an even greater challenge, but it's one you must accomplish.
I'll make him pay for
I
it.
have been
This
going
is not a matter
for
of
an
personal
hour.
vengeance. As long as your brother sits on the throne,
After this,
Albion
you could do
is in great danger.
you could do
Open
your
the
journey
music
stream
box.
if you want.
It will show you the truth.
Yes, that is creeper.
This is my Albion. Its cities will bow to my law, or they will burn. Its mountains will bend to my will, or they will fall. This is my Albion. Its people will do as I say, or they will die. Its future will be as I decree, or it will end. I've seen what must be done, and nothing will stand in my way. We will be greater, and we will be stronger, no matter what sacrifices we must make. This is my Albion, and I will see it destroyed before I surrender it.
I'll put together like another half for now.
If any part of you still doubted the necessity of a revolution, you have your answer.
I don't know.
The kingdom will face its
5 more
own
minutes.
annihilation under your brother's rule. Now, do whatever you must to gain your first ally, for you cannot lead a rebellion without followers. Sabine is a good man, and his people are strong.
5 more minutes, then I'll stop. Yeah, I probably should have do that. Janice managed to thank you for the follow. Okay, now I've run out of kill seals. I can't buy more stuff.
Blessed index cards. You made it.
Damn.
This is cause for great rejoicing.
No, game's on. Log box isn't
I
working.
knew you would succeed, madam.
Just read them on bot book. Mini games. Should be working. Try again. It doesn't want to work. Unless it's because I'm streaming to a free stream and not just Twitch. Twitch is probably it. So, yeah. We got the white child. You've told myself.
Let's start, shall we?
How curious that Sir Walter should have chosen a tavern as your rendezvous point. I do hope he's finding some way of
Looking good.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
All right. Till next time.
Okay. I'm going to end the stream there. So, and we'll be back with Squegbro playing FIFA The Journey. So stay tuned for that.